Hey everybody, what is going on? Today I'm bringing up Pokemon X and Y show battle. This one's going to be another UU battle versus somebody by the name of Pokemaster Embry. So, quick look at the team preview. He's got an insanely bulky team, there's no doubt about that. Will-O-Wisp, defensive, Ninetales maybe, Klefki don't even get me started about, Gardevoir is potentially bulky, Regice is a special defensive monster, so is Tentacruel, and Muck is generally just bulky. And then top that all off, he's got two Poison-type Pokemon, which is going to really just right from the get-go destroy my team, because this entire team's focus is setting up toxic spikes just to one layer, that's all I need, and using Venom Shock and Hex. But fortunately that's not going to be the case because I'm never going to have a good time to set those up. So with that said, I got a couple of quick announcements. I'm going to be uploading more Pokemon reviews in the near future. This time I actually mean that. Because I actually have been putting a lot of Pokemon onto my X and Y version, which means I have a lot of Pokemon that I would actually like to use and have fun using, and I can actually have pretty good Wi-Fi battles with that now. So, and also I noticed on my desktop I had a few Yu-Gi-Oh videos left over, and I never got around to uploading them. Also, mainly because I forgot about it. But also, I did see I got some pretty good support on those videos, so I'm definitely going to upload some more. And honestly, first of all, thanks for the support on those videos, the people that did watch it. So, yeah. Anyways, I lead off with our K9. He leads off with Gardevoir. I was too stupid to realize and or read to, that he traced my Flash Fire. So, I gave him a Flash Fire boost, which really doesn't matter because Gardevoir doesn't gain Fire-type attacks besides Will-O-Wisp. So I don't have to worry about that. And I know he's going to keep going for Psyshocks. I kind of just started Morning Sun to try and, figure out what I wanted to do. I go to Fortress. He actually goes for a Shadow Ball, which I kind of just thought he'd switch out. But I'm going to be able to take another hit because of leftovers. He's not, because he's most likely a Mega, because we didn't see Life Orb, and he did change up moves. So there's no way he just doesn't run an item on it. But he goes to the Klefki at this point, which is nice. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have leftovers either. I think it might be a light clay set. But right here, he goes for a Thunder Wave. And I actually did predict the Klefki key to come out. It was either that and or his Ninetales. So I did go for Earthquake on that turn, and he did switch out because there's no way he was going to stay and take another Gyro Ball. So I'm going to go for another Earthquake. I guess at this point, I probably should have Gyro Balled because of the attack boost from being paralyzed. But it's whatever. You go into Regice, and I know I should be able to take anything he's going to want to do. Just barely with our K9, probably live on 1 if he went for a T-Bolt, because it's not Stab. And then I could Morning Sun as he switched out. So he did switch out to Gardevoir here, and it puts me in the same predicament, which I really do hate. And, this is going to suck, because I guess now the only use of our K9 is I'm going to have to try and stall out the Reflect. So that's my game plan, which it does, yeah, right here, wear off, which is nice. And I decided to go for an Extreme Speed this turn to Death Fodder off my Arcanine, get off some decent damage. But he actually decides to go to Tentacruel, so that's fine with me too. I'm going to go to Jellicent because I can save Arcanine for later for Extreme Speed priority. And he predicts that and goes for a knockoff, which it really sucks because he's going to knock off my leftovers, do a lot of damage because, it's super effective. And then he's going to get a crit Giga Drain right here with his Tentacruel. It's just, wow. Jellicent is still taking these hits, but just, oh man. He goes for another knockoff, I guess, predicting me to switch out. I know I can take another Giga Drain really well, and the other one wouldn't have killed me because he would have to get a crit to knock me out, and he'd have to be really lucky to, get another crit. So right here I decided to finally go for a Hex because I can go for some damage and I don't have to mainly recover. He goes at the Muck. And this is weird because if he was special, then it would have made sense to it for him to have gone out into it maybe. But then you probably wouldn't have anything besides Thunder to hit me with. But he's physical, and he hit me with a crit again on Jellicent. And Jellicent's just taking his hits. He's unbreakable. So I decide to actually start, recovering up and stuff. Right here, though, I have a brilliant idea to go to Aerodactyl because I know Aerodactyl is probably going to be my key player at this point. He went for Poison Jab. Don't really understand that one other than the fact maybe he wanted to try and poison me because Ghost does resist poison, so it wouldn't have done too much damage. But I'm going to get up Rocks because if I can get up Rocks, Klefki is dead. And I don't have to deal with that. And that's great. And I know I can take any hits from him because he's burnt, so the Ice Punch is not going to do too much. He went for a Shell Sting, which didn't do anything at all. And this puts me in a great position because after Rocks, I can pretty much demolish his team. So Tentacruel came out. It's not going to take an Aerial Ace, which, you know, rough, Tough Claws boosted. He goes with the Regice. It's not going to take a super effective stab Rock Slide. He goes with the Gardevoir. I'm going to go for another Tough Claw boosted Aerial Ace. That's going to faint. He's going to go to Ninetales. If I hit Rock Slide, it's going to faint as well. But I missed Rock Slide. But because I did Mega, I'm actually going to be able to take the Energy Ball and go for a Rock Slide right here. Take him out. I get a crit. Obviously, it does not matter because Mega Aerodactyl is a monster. And Klefki comes in and faints to the Stealth Rocks, which that is pretty much a Mega Aerodactyl sweep, which is funny to me because it's a utility set on this team. It's not even a main Pokemon. It's there to set up rocks and revenge kill. The sweeper on this team was Venomoth that abuses Toxic Spikes and poisoning Pokemon with Venoshock. But that's not even at all what happened. I didn't have to go to Roserade and or my Venomoth with the most, you know, abusing of the Toxic Spikes on my team. And I don't know. I really like this battle. It was a 6-0, which, you know, I don't really feel good about uploading that. But wow, that is the Mega Aerodactyl sweep. Like, seriously, he was unstoppable. I don't know how to put it. Like, obviously, I'd spent a lot of things on this team, but I guess the main play there was setting up the rocks and killing off Klefki, because if I didn't do that, he would have T-waved me, and I would have been at a point where I would have still deal with a bunch of bulky things. He probably would have came in rapid spun my rocks away and everything. But yeah, that's going to be the battle, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. As I said earlier, I'm going to be uploading a few things more. I'm probably going to be uploading the Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos like this week, both of them. And then I'm probably going to start recording some more of that really shortly. Probably after I upload this video, I'm going to start recording some more. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.